Hello everyone, Estabein Esports here. So today I'm going to be reviewing the FC25 trailer. But first of all, let's go back to FC25 trailer deep dive 11 months ago. Let's go.
This is FC25. With tactics inspired by the greatest minds of the game, more hypermotion from last year's most memorable matches, and new playstyles. Everything you need to win for the club. Introducing FCIQ, a complete overhaul of the game's tactical system where team tactics, player roles, and in-game smart tactics give you more control over how your team moves and plays than ever before.
Success in FC is no longer just about putting in the best player at a position. It's about putting in the right player for the system you want to run.
With FCIQ, team tactics have been modernized at both ends of the pitch, and your teammates are smarter both on and off the ball.
Something we're excited about this year is that FCIQ can be used to easily emulate a favorite manager's tactics. Say, for example, instead of a traditional 4-4-2 that might feel static or disorganized, you can set up your team in a more fluid, balanced style that might alternate between a 4-3-3 and a 4-2-3-1, something close to what you might see under Ancelotti at Madrid.
As you can see, Real Madrid have dominated possession.
That is truly special.
We realized we can't just update team tactics to make the game feel authentic. It's also down to players being used appropriately in the system.
That's why we're excited to bring player roles to FC. We built an out-of-game AI model in order to help identify which player roles fit players in FC. Picking the proper role means you can unleash players in entirely new ways, and each role can have multiple focuses.
A plus or a plus plus means that the player is either accomplished or world-class in that specific player role. That means it's up to you to assign the proper role that fits the player and your strategy.
To give you a sense of how your team will play, you can check your players' activity maps, detailed descriptions of each player's roles, a dynamic summary of your tactic, and even how your team looks with and without the ball.
And when you need it, the game will provide in-match tactical suggestions based on the current match situation.
You can even change your team's tactics and focus using the directional pad. If you find a tactic you like, you can share it with your friends
or followers
using a tactic-specific code.
FCIQ is also the foundation of gameplay across all modes.
We'll go into more detail on career mode in the career mode deep dive, but FCIQ makes team tactics and individual player roles essential.
These tactics influence AI behaviors, which in the past have been a challenge for clubs.
Which means if it's in the game, it's in our game. We've used volumetric capture to source even more real-world moments and bring them into FC. We have real movements, real goals, real styles of play, and of course, real
game last year, and we're building on that. In FC25, we're adding new goalkeeper playstyles to the game.
And there's lots more we're excited about. Professional fouls, new skill moves, visual enhancements across overlays, full-body AI mimic, realistic movements in jerseys and materials, and so much more.
That's it. And this is FC25. Welcome back to the world's game. Now, what will you do for the club?
Okay, that was it for 25. Let's go to 26 now. 26. Let's go.
Make gameplay better. Those three words summarize our full focus this year. An overhauled gameplay experience that's responsive, rewarding, and powered by your feedback. Here's what's new. First, we separated gameplay into two presets. Competitive gameplay, customized for more responsiveness and player control in online modes. And authentic gameplay, tuned for more realism in offline modes, so that your experience is tailored to where and how you play.
Don't trust EA for anything.
Second, we refined the gameplay fundamentals across all modes. Pace, passing, tackling, saves, physicality, everything to address your most requested changes. And third, we added a host of other exciting community-inspired features and updates, from new player roles and playstyles to a high-contrast mode. Let's start with the biggest change, and something you've been very vocal about: splitting gameplay into two separate experiences based on where and how you play. For the first time, online modes like Football Ultimate Team and clubs will have their own tailored gameplay preset called competitive gameplay, while offline modes like Manager and Player Career will default to authentic gameplay. Competitive gameplay is fast, dynamic, and attacking football that rewards you for skill, timing, and quick decision-making. It's designed to feel extra responsive, give you more control on the pitch, and deliver a more consistent gameplay experience. Passing feels quicker, dribbling feels more dynamic, The paciest players feel more explosive. We've even chosen the most responsive animations to keep matches feeling fast and smooth. Auto tackles and blocks are less common, encouraging you to take control in defense. And you'll be rewarded for great timing with fewer tackles bouncing back to your opponent. Goalkeepers will also carry the ball to safety more often, reducing the number of frustrating rebound goals that feel out of your control. Every detail of the competitive gameplay experience is built to deliver on those three community priorities: responsiveness, consistency, and control. Authentic gameplay, our preset for career, is immersive, realistic football that emulates how the real-world game looks, feels, and plays. Designed to deliver a simulation gameplay experience, from true physics to our most realistic animations, capturing the same pace and unpredictability that makes football great. Authentic gameplay will still feel responsive, but matches will be less rapid-fire than in FUT, giving that last-minute corner or goal-saving tackle the real-world gravitas that we know our career players love. And in contrast to competitive gameplay, things like AI defending will be tuned differently to reflect how important teamwork is in football. Although competitive and authentic are customized for different styles of play, you'll still be able to toggle between both presets in kickoff and career to tailor your gameplay experience. Our second big gameplay innovation for FC26 applies to both competitive and authentic gameplay. A focus on refining what we call the gameplay fundamentals: goalkeeping, agility, tackles and interceptions, passing and dribbling, attacking movement, and physicality. Here's what we've heard over the last year and how we reworked those fundamentals to address your feedback. Goalkeepers are inconsistent. Expect keepers to be smarter and more consistent in FC26. We're using machine learning to train them in hundreds of thousands of in-game situations to find the best positioning, including those little micro steps world-class keepers use to close the angle. Changing directions feels so heavy. Players can now turn quicker and accelerate more explosively in any direction, making everyone feel more agile and responsive. And we've continued to tune the relative pace of players to ensure that the fastest players feel like the quickest ones on the pitch. Tackles and interceptions often bounce back to my opponent. This is a big one we've dedicated hundreds of hours to improving, and now you'll be more likely to win the ball cleanly and retain possession in those moments. Passing and dribbling feels sluggish. Both of these are more responsive in FC26. Passing and dribbling will feel different between competitive and authentic, but they'll both be more fluid and reactive than last year to ensure that the game feels dynamic and in your control. My teammates need to make better runs. We agree that fluid attacking movement is key to fun and dynamic gameplay, and we've retuned the runs your teammates will make as you progress up the pitch to give you even more options and support. I can't protect the ball when pressed. We've created brand new ways for you to use physicality to shield the ball in FC26. By pressing the shield button, you can now seal off your opponent as they try to press you or bump them with your shoulder as you dribble to make a bit of space. Low drivens used to be great. We're bringing back a community favorite mechanic and improving on it. Low drivens can now be triggered on demand by double tapping the shoot button, and this can be applied to all shot types, allowing you to turn your finesse or power shots into low drivens with a second tap. This also replaces timed finishing, meaning that precision shooting will now become the primary skill-based mechanic for scoring goals. Each of these updates to gameplay fundamentals is designed to address the most common feedback we get, and together set a better foundation for the overall gameplay experience in FC26. Another widely requested feature we're excited to add this year is high contrast mode. We've made high contrast mode customizable so you can create a visual experience that's best for what you need. You'll be in control of the colors of each team, the keepers, the ball, the referee. And you'll even be able to turn off player or stadium shadows, plus adjust the overall pitch saturation. We've also added simplified skill moves, allowing you to perform a relevant skill with a simple flick of the right stick in a given direction. We're introducing 5 new playstyles in FC26. Precision Header, Aerial Fortress, Game Changer for those flair finishers, Inventive for flair passers, and Enforcer, which dials up those improvements to off-ball shielding. You will also see new player roles in FC26 that epitomize the modern game: ball-playing keeper, wide back, inverted wingback, and box crasher. Just like the other player roles, these new roles are opportunities to customize your tactical approach and push beyond a rigid formation. Great gameplay is at the heart of what makes an FC game fun. That's why we're so excited about FC 26. The split of competitive and authentic gameplay allows us to customize and improve your experience based on where and how you play. And refined fundamentals across the game deliver on your feedback, making gameplay more responsive, consistent, and rewarding. There's so much more coming to FC 26. Look out for more info in our upcoming deep dives, pitch notes, and on social. And pre-order the FC 26 Ultimate Edition now to get an icon today in FC 25, plus a debut icon in FC 26 at launch, an extra active EVO slot, up to 6,000 FC points, and more.
So let's go back to the new roles. How do I slow down the speed? Playback speed 0.5. Let me take it back to the new roles. Yeah.
There's so much more coming to FC. These new roles are opportunities to customize your tactical game. We're so excited about FC 26. The split of these new roles are ball playing keeper.
Okay, ball playing keeper. A modern ball playing goalkeeper is supposed to build up play, passing options, and stay on the line when your team is in defense. Okay, so this is Manuel Neuer. We usually have this play style plus.
Wide back.
Wide back, a central defender who opens wide to cover the full backs, usually deployed on the back three formation. So back three formations may be back and maybe strong this year, and also maybe finally I should be able to play my diamond formation with my full backs overlapping properly.
Inverted wing back.
Better wing back, a modern attacking fullback who gets forward and adopts a central position high up the pitch when their team has the ball. But inverted wing back isn't the same thing as false back. But the only thing I'm seeing now is that the heat map for inverted wing back is, if you can look here, the heat map for this goes up here from here, and here. But for false back, the heat map just goes. If you can remember false back, the heat map just goes somewhere here. This way it ends. So inverted wing backs have a higher heat map than false back. Let's see how it goes. Next play style.
Back and box crash.
Box crasher, a defensive midfielder who can get forward to join the attack, making fairly runs into the box if opportunity arises. So this means the box crasher may just maybe be for only CDMs. It won't be for CMs because CMs go forward naturally. So now you can play a 4-2-3-1 where one of your CDMs go forward. But let's see how it goes. I think players like McTominay, Valverde will be very, very, very good for this. I think so. So that'll be all for now. So let's go into the pitch notes. Okay. So let's go into the pitch notes, people. So let's see what's new. Okay. Authentic and competitive. I don't really buy into this but I think competitive will be far better because this is a video game. Okay, let's see where we're going now. Movement. Okay, we heard feedback that players felt sluggish and heavy, especially when changing direction or chasing the ball down. Remove agile dribbling, remove contextual agile dribbling. Well, that doesn't mean anything. And also, I think all this won't make sense if there's inconsistent gameplay, which Inception talks about and every other person talks about. Inconsistent gameplay is number one issue of this game. If they can fix that, then all these things they're talking about can work properly. But if they don't still solve inconsistent gameplay, nothing's going to happen. Nothing. I repeat, nothing's going to happen. Nothing. More agility, explosive sprint, increase player agility and position in direction. Nah, I don't buy this. Acceleration type change, explosive, agility minimum 65, agility and strength, lengthy, strength minimum. Height has been separated between the male and female players. Male height minimum. Wow. It's okay. Improve jockey movement to be more agile. All these are inconsistent gameplay. I have played this game where the gameplay is consistent and the jockey was very good, and on the same day, maybe the next match, the jockey becomes very responsive. All these things you're talking about here, responsive jockey, is down to inconsistent gameplay where the game feels heavy most of the time. All these animations and the rest is consistent gameplay. That's what you guys are talking about. Goalkeeper, I don't care about this. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? They think no, 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 no. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. You only care about this. What's this? Animations. These are the problems. These are the problems. These needless animations. These are the problems. What else? Be a goalkeeper. Nobody cares about this. Nobody. We've not solved the issue of players. We're talking about be a goalkeeper stuff. Defending, we know it can feel too. So when we're looking fundamentals, spend a lot of time focusing on improving these issues, doing tackles, distribution, and blocks. Our goals to reward you for real time challenges or anticipating the pass. If you can see anticipating the pass, so you can see here, so it means anticipate plus will still be very, very crucial. This is salient point here. I tell you guys. Tackles, bounce back, and rebound. Short blocks. Interceptions. Added a new deflection, control system, temperature or make the board. Please, when I make an interception, even though the attacking player has a good response, I should win the ball clearly and it should be behind me. So many times on FIFA, I've won the ball and the attacking player doesn't even move. It's like I'm tackling a giant. What else? What defending tackle spam? Make delay after a missed tackle. Oh, this is good. Tackle versus block. When pressing stand tackle near the dribbler about to take a shot, defender will be more likely to try to tackle rather than block. My God. Tackles from behind. Reduce if you're tackle from behind. So more penalties, more red cards and everything. Tackle personality. Added more player personality to those dogs are disturbing again. Tackle added more player personality for stand tackles. Okay. This won't matter. These attributes won't matter. It won't matter on if the player doesn't have the play style. It won't matter at all. It won't matter. It's all about play styles. We know them. Passing and shooting, pass responsiveness. All these are. I have played this game where the passes are so sweet, thanks to consistent gameplay. But when the gameplay is inconsistent, passes are so bad, so bad. All these things talking about, all these things, it boils down to inconsistent gameplay. Inconsistent gameplay, and this one they are showing here, this video, so bad, so bad. Let's see. Wow, wow, wow. It means nothing. Improve through pass targets. We introduced the concept of passing lane for semi-stage passes, aiming at specific lanes. Gap between open ensures the best target selection. No. Through passes, we now lead receivers more. We also now lead receivers more effectively. Improve pass receiver selection, especially for ground passes. Please, please let me highlight this place. Please, if I pass a ball, if someone sorry, if someone passes a ball and I read the pass and I block the lane, please don't assist the pass to beat my player. Please, it's a problem. If somebody passes the ball and anticipates it most of the time, the ball goes around the player or the game changes the pass to somebody else. Let me win the ball in peace. Look now, pass receiver, improve pass receiver selection, especially for ground and through passes. Adjusted cross to lead more in front of target along with increased accuracy. Regular ground passes will now have a straighter trajectory with less contextual curve. Please, short, there should be zero contextual curve, please. Teammates will now maintain their position to receive ground passes. I don't trust this, please. Shooting, close range shots, shooting angles, low driven. Like I said, this already OP. This year, it's already OP. It's already OP. Low driven Trivella, low driven flash, low driven power, low driven volley, low driven, low driven headers, low driven. It's OP this year. Start this, bookmark this. Low driven will be OP this year. This video is becoming too long. Let me check. Becoming too long. No. Let me finalize the video. 19 minutes. Let me finalize this video. It's becoming too long. So, anyways, I'll leave it for now. I don't want the video to be too long. But anyways, the main reason why I played back FC25 for you guys was because I want you guys to know that don't take their word for it. Don't take EA's word for it. Don't take EA's word for it. One of EA's problem is their testers. They have bad testers. The people that test this game don't test it properly. They just get paid maybe by EA and they just tell EA good things. Because FC25 deep dive that I did just now, people tested this game. People tested this garbage. You can see
a dynamic summary of your
people
tactics,
tested
and even how
this,
your team
and
looks with
on
and without the
launch the
ball.
game was terrible. So it means people test this game. So don't take EA's word for it. Somebody tested this game when it came out and it was okay to the person, but we all know what happened when we played it. It was wrong. It was so bad the first 3-4 months of the game. It was terrible. So people don't take EA's word for it. This is my just honest review of this game. Low Jivins and men are going to be broken in this game. Low Jivins are going to be very broken. And the new roles, the only role there which I liked that they had it was box crusher, because I don't like playing two sitting CDMs. I even want two of them to get into the box. So finally, hopefully, that's the only good thing I can see here. But don't take EA's word for it. Make sure you get this game with less expectation. Else, it's going to be like 25 where they crushed our hopes. So bye for now, people. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now. Bye.